Good morning. What a beautiful day it is. Let's walk and talk. So while I support Elon Musk in just about everything he's doing, there are a few things I disagree with him about. First off is the price of AI. Now, many Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. They don't have extra money for 10, 12 different subscriptions just so they could be proficient in AI. And God forbid someone wants to build their own computer from home that can run AI models with any efficiency or any chance of catching up to people who've had this money much, much longer. I have been talking about the divide in the engineering space and the web developing space, where people who can afford the best tools get the furthest in their careers. So my question is, what about the people who for years have been pushed out of the market due to globalization, due to DEI, due to any number of things that happened under Biden? Let's say you're broke and you're just trying to learn AI. You're trying to play catch up. Yet every time you try to use some sort of AI, you have to put in a credit card number with money you don't have because you're unemployed. Now Elon wants to build these Optimus robots for everyone, and they're going to cost about $30,000. Well, I can't afford a car, let alone a robot. So this divide is only going to help the people who already have the money to afford it and leave everyone else in the dust. And in a few years, Elon, you want to introduce Neuralink to cybernetically enhance humans. I can't imagine that's going to be cheap. And the people who can afford to buy it will have endless advantages over everyone else who is just a normal human, possibly an average IQ, maybe even above average IQ, but trying to compete with people who can afford to make themselves superior to literally everyone because they can afford to. That scares me. That scares me. So Elon, I'm not saying AI should be free, although it should be. You know, when companies your size, the size of Tesla, the size of Google, the size of Apple, still make people pay for basic things, basic subscriptions, it's just greed. So that's the end of my rant. As a web developer with over 15 years of experience who has been unable to find a job in the past 5 years, I have to say I feel left out. I feel kicked to the curb. You know, before Biden took office, I was able to apply to a job, get 20, 30 recruiter phone calls in one day, pick and choose which ones. If I got the interview, I got the job. Ever since Joe Biden became president, I've simply not been able to find or keep a job. And yes, I know I need to look in the mirror, and I have been. I've been doing lots of footwork, lots of self-care and self-improvement. Yet I still feel like I'm at the bottom of the pile. I could go into race, I could go into gender, I could go into all that stuff, but it really doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is the price of AI and the divide it is creating for everyone else except for those who can afford it. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. This is Tim with Walk and Talk.